night before our competition. It is Friday evening and tomorrow is Saturday, and me and Della have both got our competition. So the reason why I'm not showing myself on camera is because I look pretty disgusting right now. I've just got out of the shower and I just do not look ready for being filmed, but I still wanted to show you guys what I do on an evening before a competition. The first thing is my hat bag with my hat and gloves inside. So this is the lovely Lemieux Products Pro Kit hat bag in the colour walnut, if you're wondering. I absolutely love this colour. So in this back pocket I've got my white dressage gloves. They belong in there, so I just like to check that they're definitely in there, that I didn't take them out of the last competition, and that we're all good to go. Then of course I just need to check my hat is definitely in there, because I mean it would be pretty shocking, wouldn't it, if I turned up and my hat wasn't even in the hat bag. So this is my lovely carbon hat that I got at Yours Live a year ago. It is stunning. It is the navy cap with the rose gold glitter, and oh, I just love it so much. It is gorgeous, and do you know what, it is so comfy to wear as well. Like, it really just stands out. I love it. Next, for my riding stuff, I've got my boot bag. This is my very lovely boot bag that I got for Christmas. So it's in navy, and as you can see it's got our lovely logo on it. Hopefully one day, if my channel gets big enough, we could do a merch. Again, just check the boots are in there. These are my lovely brand new boots. I will get them out because they are so beautiful. They deserve to be on the vlog. Oh my life. What is this? There's mud and sand. Oh, okay. Anyway guys, we will clean these tomorrow, don't worry. I will definitely clean these. Next thing is my show jacket. So we keep it in this bag. This bag has a broken zip, so don't judge. We really need to get a new show jacket bag. But if I get it out, just show you guys. This is our lovely HKM dressage jacket, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It has got pink and rose gold, and I just love it. It's got like the pink lining. It's a lovely navy colour, and it's got lots of bling and a little tailcoat. Della's saddle pad. So this is kept at home. And as you can see, we've got our lovely saddle bag. So in here we've got our Lemieux Products white dressage pad. And this is the one we use mostly of the time, but we also have a spare just in case. We do take that with us all the time. As you can see here, we've got our number, but this is not our number for tomorrow. Tomorrow we are number 25, so I need to change that. So that's another thing. I hate getting to a venue and you're like, oh my gosh, my number's not that. I need to change my number, and it's just, when your horse is stressing you out as well, it's like, just give me a break. Number 25, and then of course I've just got to do the other side. These are all the bits that are just at home, guys. And then we've got our last big show bag. Now, I don't think this has been organised since the last show, so excuse if it's a bit of a mess. This is our show bag, and it's all kept, all of our stuff like hair, my clothes, any spare bits, hairnet, all kept in this lovely big Lemieux bag. And this bag is just perfect for taking everywhere, to be honest. In this little bag that's inside the Lemieux bag, we have got all of my whites. Here we have got the Equestrian Collective white jumpers with a honeycomb black seat. And these are brand new out at the end of last year, and they are just stunning. So I'm going to be wearing those tomorrow. If you guys don't know, I'm very grateful to be sponsored by Equestrian Collective. So definitely go check their brand out. They are amazing. Definitely use my discount code AVA10 for a 10% discount off your next order. I would definitely recommend. And then here we've got the gorgeous Showgirl shirt. So this is the lovely white shirt with some buttons, their gorgeous logo, this lovely net material, and I just love it. And then they've got their lovely iconic writing on the back. So that is definitely coming tomorrow as well. So those are the two things I'll wear, but of course I've got spare jumpers and other bits in there as well, because you always need spares. In here we've also got these lovely joggers, and these are just like some big oversized joggers for me to put over my whites in case I want to go and have a walk around the show, but I don't want to get my whites dirty. And if I can't be bothered to change, if I've got another class in like, I don't know, like half an hour, then I don't want to be changing, so just chuck those in there. The last little bag, and in this bag it's a bit of a mess, but we've got basically all the essentials. So we've got our stock, all of our hair stuff in here, so that's like bobby pins, hair ties, hair nets, scrunchies. This lovely stock pin, and I got this from Your Horse Live for Christmas, and oh my goodness guys, look how pretty that is. So then that is our lovely big Lumia bag full. And that is all of our stuff that we keep at home for competitions. The rest of the stuff is at the yard, so like our tack, so saddle, bridle, girth, half pad, all of the brushes, water, carrots, everything else that we need for a show is all at the yard. All of the rest of it will be sorted out in the morning. Right, so that is it for tonight, guys. That is my show prep for the night before, and sometimes we will bath the night before, but Dello's been very clean recently actually, so he was alright. We're just going to patch him up in the morning. So yes, we will see you guys in the morning. Morning guys, so it is Saturday, it is competition day, and I'm just in the kitchen. I've just woken up and got myself ready, and then I'm just cooking some breakfast for me and Mum. We've got bacon sandwiches this morning, and then I've got our lunch bag, so we've got all of our food in there for today. We've got some pizza, cookies, crisps, all the rest of it. I've got my flask of tea. Mum's just taken all the stuff to the car. So yeah, we're pretty much all ready. We're gonna get all the stuff in the car and then we'll head off to Dello. Dello's just been put out in the field, and me and Mum have done most of the jobs. We've just got to do some poo picking, and then we're going to do him some fresh water buckets. And then I think we're going to get him in after that. Mum's going to get him platted, and I'm going to do the rest of the jobs, and then hopefully we'll be on our way. So guys, we are now going to start tack cleaning. I think Mum's going to go get Dello in a sec. But I'm going to get tack cleaning. So I've got my spray and my sponge. I think I'm going to do the girth first. I'm really running out of this spray though, it's really bad. Oh my god, we're out. Anything? We're literally out, great. Just what we want. Have to see if we've got anything else. Just cleaning with hot water. It's not going to do anything. Where's Mum? She's not here at the minute. Is she going to go get Dello? Oh yeah, she's over there. She's in the field getting Dello. I mean, it looks clean, but I feel like it's going to dry really dirty. Dello is molting so much at the minute, it's actually ridiculous. So, it's really annoying because all of his hairs are just going everywhere. Like they're all in his girth, all over his ears, all over me. They are everywhere. Right, there's the girth. Done. How shiny that is. Right, I think I'm going to move on to the bridle. Just get a little bit of that. Can't believe I ran out of my favourite spray. Honestly guys, the tack cleaning spray is so good. I won that one in September actually, so it has lasted. I won it with Daisy at a competition. Her last ever one. So that was really sweet. But now it's run out. It's a bit annoying. Ah, here comes the boy. Get the thing for her. Hey boy! Hello! Welcome. Mum, do we have any like other tack cleaning stuff? Because mine's is the spray. I don't know though.
Or if not, it might be some in the drawers, those drawers.
Drawers?
Might be something in there.
Yeah. Okay. I'll go and have a look. Hot water's just gonna have to do. It's only a wipe over, to be fair. It is quite clean already.
I just need to remember next time we pop into Mole or somewhere,
Yeah.
I need to get some.
Couldn't find any there, no?
No. To be honest though, Mum, I do need another one, and I've got to get Day Day's birthday gifts, haven't I?
Yeah.
So I can just get it then. Is it gonna rain? It just feels like it's gonna rain, doesn't it? It's giving me that kind of vibe. Has it always been that crusty? Oh, sorry, it's the other way round. Oh, it made me panic. I was like, surely not. It's the other side, isn't it? It's always like that.
This is us in the car.
Right, I need to go change this water.
So annoyed
I'll go get you
because
some
my
water as
microphone
well.
Hadn't plugged in properly.
Oh, okay.
So it meant that you couldn't hear
I'll go
anything.
get myself some water
So
then.
I'm so sorry about that, but
We're all ready
I will
for a
just play this
competition.
through and speed it up
He's
a
all
bit.
been patched up. He's
But I didn't
lovely
really mention
and
much. It was just me doing my hair
everything's
and
all
me and
ready.
Mum
Mum's just
talking
catching up.
basically.
Now we're going to be on our
I'm
way.
so sorry. I
Very
need to get to grips
exciting.
with this new microphone. So please excuse my skills, and hopefully next time it'll be much better.
Right, guys, we're all ready. We're here. Mum's just tacking up Dello. Then we're going to get in the warm up. Fingers crossed it all goes to plan.
So this is me and Dello's Novice 4 class, and this is our first test. The warm-up went really well, and here we are now coming down the centre line. He was feeling really good actually, and I was really happy with how he was in the warm-up. So basically, there used to be mirrors all on the side of the arena where B is, and they've all gone, so all the horses were a bit spooky there today. But Dello just kind of cracked on. He was looking a little bit, but I managed to keep him with me. And there's our first medium. We didn't really have a lot of medium. It didn't really, explode or anything. To be honest though, I was a little bit worried to push him too forwards because I was worried he was going to spook. But here we are into our first 15 metre circle, and I must say guys, today my 15 metre circles were on point. They were very accurate, which also built up the marks, so that was really nice. I also felt like his frame was really nice today as well. He kept a really nice consistent rhythm, had a really nice frame, and yeah, I was just really happy with overall how he was going. Here is our second medium, and it was a bit better than the first one. Still not as great as we've been getting at home in training, but to be honest, we're still building up that confidence, and I'm still working on myself with how I ask for a medium, so that is still something we're working on. But here was our transition, and that was a really nice transition. And we're going into our first 20 metre circle, again a very lovely rhythmical circle,
And then we've got our give and retake on the rein, and I must admit guys, they were really good today. We have been working on those, and he stayed in a nice outline when I gave my reins, which was really nice to see. It meant that he was definitely with me through my body, not just my hand, so that was really nice. And then I think we've got our medium canter on this long side, which was okay. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. There wasn't a lot of push. I could have pushed a bit more, but again, I was a bit worried about pushing him. I could have just been a bit bolder in this test. I was a little bit worried. So here's our trot transition, and we go into walk, and those transitions are so much better than what they used to be. And then here we've got our SXP change the rein, free walk on a long rein, and this was okay. He was a little bit lucky and a little bit spooky, but you know what, we got some kind of stretch. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but we got a moment of nice stretch, so that's all I can ask for really. Then towards the corner I picked up my reins, and he was a little bit lucky in this corner. I don't know what he saw, but he just really found this corner a bit difficult this time. So the trot transition was a little bit awkward, and then the canter one, he was a little bit, you know, and he did a little hop with the back legs where he's a bit tense. He normally does that, so we didn't get marked down for that, but the judge did note it down. This 20-meter circle now is actually one of my favourite moves in the whole test. He was so consistent, and he was a little bit lucky at that point, but it was a lovely circle, and this give and retake was so nice. It was like one of my highlights of this test, because honestly guys, the give and retakes are quite difficult for me and Dello, and that's just been built up over trust and over time. So it's so nice to see that we both trust each other enough now to fully give those reins and know that we can stay connected. And then here is our second medium, and I did push a bit much, and then he saw the fact that there were no mirrors, and we kind of did an odd shallow loop looking thing. But yeah, of course we got marked down for that. I think we got a 6 for that, so the judge was very fair. But to be fair, I totally respect that. I could have got a worse mark, and we know for next time that I need to have a bit more inside bend and support him a bit more. I think I just let him go a bit too much, and he didn't really like that. And then here's our stretchy trot. He was very good in that. Again, a bit lucky towards this corner. Yeah, a little bit quick down the centre line, but you know what, overall the test was so nice. I was really, really proud of him, and lots to like in that test. So here we are now coming down the centre line for the second test. This is Novice 5, and he was a very good boy in this test as well. He felt a little bit more tense than the first test. He was just like not as with me. To be honest guys, we did have to wait for like an hour and a half in between these two tests, and Dello does not do very well with patience. So as you can see already, he was a little bit more tight in the neck, and I just felt like he wasn't as with me as he was in the first test. So I rode through it. I just trained him through it. I've ridden this test quite a few times. This is Novice 5 that I've ridden at area festivals, and I've also ridden this one at Astor before, so we are quite familiar with this test, but let's hope it all goes to plan. This corner was a bit of a problem for us. We just found it really difficult, but there was an alright transition. It wasn't the worst. It could have been better. Again, he was very tense, but I just had to train my way through it and just look at it as more experience. I think, was this a 20-meter circle? Yeah, so this is our 20-meter circle in canter. There was no give and retakes. It was just a normal 20-meter circle, and I think I went a little bit big on this one. Luckily, I don't think the judge saw, but I went a little bit wide on that one. And then what are we doing here? This is our half 15 back to the track, and then we've got to do our counter canter. So that was very even, very nice. He was a very good boy. He's really learning how to do this counter canter really nicely for me. So I was really proud of that. It was all going okay, and I had a complete mind blank, guys. I was supposed to be turning FS across the school, and I was supposed to be doing a medium trot, but instead I had no idea where I was going, and the panic hit me, and I had forgotten my test, and I was so disappointed in myself. I was like, how have I forgotten this test? I've ridden it so many times this year, but unfortunately I went past the marker, whatever else I was thinking about, probably Dello, and I went past the marker, and that meant we had to do a circle. So my mum didn't film that bit, but she carried on filming sort of a few minutes after our little stop. So this is the last half of the test, and as you can see, it was a bit tense. I was still a little bit like shaky after forgetting my test. It's not a nice feeling, and I did feel like I'd let Dello down massively, and then I nearly forgot it again towards the end, and I was like, no, I need to remember this. I think it was this point here, I looked over and I was like, right, I need to remember this test. And then I did, thank the Lord, because if I'd forgotten it 2 times, I would have been like so embarrassed. But anyway, we managed to pull off the rest of the test, and then we just had our walk to go, so I'll skip to that bit now. And then in this walk, as you can see, it's a bit of a sticky walk. He normally likes to jog, so I was prepared for him to jog, and he decided to stop instead of jogging this time, which I was not expecting, and I was like, for God's sake, please, can we just get to the end of this test? Like, I want it to be over already. I thought it was hideous, so I was quite hard on myself, and I was just like so disappointed. I was like, for God's sake. But you know what, guys, that's horses, and Dello teaches me a new lesson all the time, so I'm so grateful for him. So yeah, that is basically our second test. Let's see what the results look like. So guys, we're back in the car, and we had a very successful outing. Dello is a very good boy today. In our first test, which is Novice 4, we got 68.54%, which is such a good score, especially because we've only moved up to Novice this year. Still relatively new to the whole novice thing, but Dello is very good, and we got some really nice marks and some really nice comments on that test. You may have noticed actually in the arena they've taken away the mirrors, and there used to be a shed on the side as well. So in the first test, Dello definitely noticed it, and that's why we had that little spook on our medium counter. But to be honest, for the rest of the test, we managed to maintain it and we didn't have a problem. So just that one spook did deduct a few marks. But other than that, it was a really nice test, and I was really proud of him. And then he had to wait for a bit for his next test, which actually today was much better, wasn't it? Like, he waited so much nicer than what he usually does. He's not the most patient boy, but he was very patient today. And then in our second test, he was a little bit tense. I just felt like he wasn't quite as with me, and he was just a little bit distracted. He was still looking about where the mirrors had gone and things like that. But we did still get 67.66%, and that is with 4 marks deducted as well, because you probably would have seen in the video, I had a bit of a mind blank. I did know my test, and I've even said, I think I jinxed it, because at the start of this vlog I said that I've written this test like 3 times. But yeah, I sort of went past the marker and I was just like, I have no idea where I'm going. Luckily the photographer said you need to circle. The photographer knew, but I didn't. So we did a strange little circle and then carried on. But for the rest of the test, it was just a bit tense. Not the best moves, but we got round, and then we got to right near the end. It was literally the last few moves, and we were meant to be doing our medium walk, and normally Dello likes to jog, so I was like, right, I need to keep him with me, I need to stop him from jogging. And he did one movement, he did one little jog, and then he came back to walk, and then he saw something and stopped. I was like, oh my god, I was like, we're so close to the end, please. But then I managed to get back, we came down the stairs line, and then we finished. So yeah, the judge was very generous with the marks, and all of our marks for this test have been built up through the other moves, so I'm glad we carried on, that we managed to recover from our little mistakes today. But yeah, overall we got a few 8s in that second test as well, which I was not expecting. But yeah, overall we've got our qualifying scores for area festivals, and then yeah, we came, I think, 2nd in the first test and 4th in the second test, so very good results, and I'm really happy with him. we're just on our way back home. Had a bit of lunch. But it's been so cold today as well, isn't it? Like, it's freezing. I don't know how Mum's coped, bless her. It's so cold. Really no, you haven't coped. Well, no, you have.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, we need a bath. We need a bath. You need a bath tonight, don't you?
Yeah.
Have a bath and watch some Saturday night TV for the curry. That's what we need. But yeah, we will see you guys when we get back to the yard. Guys, we have just got home and I've just put the ponies to bed. Dello was amazing today. He was such a good boy and I'm really, really proud of him. There were so many things that were really positive about today's outing. So a very good outing for us today. I've just unpacked the car and I've got all of my competition stuff that I've just got to put back in its place for the next competition, which I believe is at the end of March. So maybe like 2 weekends away. I don't know. I think we're going to try and do our music, which will be very exciting. But yeah, I've just put the ponies to bed. We're back at our house now. We're going to get inside. I need a hot chocolate. Going to have a nice Saturday night curry and watch a nice programme. And then I need my bed because my back is killing me. It's been so cold today. Me and Mum are like so cold. My hands are so red. And yeah, we just need to warm up, get in a bath and just chill. So yeah, we've got a nice Sunday tomorrow. We're just sort of taking the ponies for a hack, doing the jobs and just enjoying the weather. I don't know what the weather's like tomorrow, but hopefully it'll be nice weather and then we can just enjoy that. By the way, you guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all the amount of views recently. It's so nice to see so many new subscribers joining the channel, and I'm really, really pleased to see you all commenting and really enjoying the vlogs. So thank you all so much for that. It really means a lot to me, and I will definitely, for as long as I can, keep making the vlogs, especially if you guys are enjoying them all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see you in the next one.